Right, so we're freaking back. How's it going, everybody? Hope you all doing well. Hope you all doing great. And today's gaming PC build is a $500 gaming PC build with the Ryzen 3 3100. So I asked myself, why does this CPU exist? And the answer to that is, like, with a Ryzen 3 3300X and something like a GTX 1650 Super perform different if like we paired that same GPU with that Ryzen 3 3100? And the answer to that was no. So I thought, like, to save an extra $20 and put him somewhere else, if you're like on a tight budget, would make a lot of sense. So hey, if you like that video, press on that like button and subscribe because that helps me a lot. And let's get to it. And the CPU, we're looking at the Ryzen 3 3100, and it's actually performing really good, actually very surprisingly. It's kind of comparable to the i5 9400F. It's for $100. So yeah, it gives you really good performance and the same performance of like a Ryzen 5 3600 or a Ryzen 3 3300X when you pair it with a budget GPU like what we're pairing it with today. So I guess it's a really good deal regarding, you know, it's only $100, and the Ryzen 5 1600AF isn't anywhere now, I believe so. So for $100, it's a really good CPU. And it's worth like saving these $20 if you're like on a tight budget, in my opinion. And for the board, we're looking at the GIGABYTE B450 MDS3H. And I know some of you are asking why paying like $75 on a board while you can go with the, you know, an ASRock B450M or A320M board and save those extra like $10-20 and put them somewhere else. And the answer to that is, in case you didn't know, the Ryzen 4000 series will be compatible with the B450 series boards. So having these extra 4 DIMM slots will be awesome when you like upgrade in the future. And you can add an M.2 SSD. You can slightly overclock the CPU. It's a very good board for the price, and I recommend it a lot. It's the only AMD board I recommend, actually. So it's awesome. $73, it's really good. As for the RAM, we actually didn't cheap out there. We went with a 16GB DDR4 RAM. I believe it's Team Group again at $63. So it will last you for the next like 2 years if you're willing to, you know, keep your PC that long. And it's really good, you know, 16 gigs. There isn't much to say here. It's awesome. As for the storage, you can go with a 1TB hard drive. Maybe I went over the budget without realizing that. Yeah, as for the GPU, we have 2 options here because they usually go out of stock. You might want to go with an AORUS 580, which is the one that's for $165. Drains some power, to be honest, but hey, it's an AORUS 580. It's an 8GB GPU, so that might be useful to you at some games like Doom Eternal, for example. And it's a still good GPU even though it's old. The second option, which is I recommend more because it's more power efficient and recent architecture, which is the GTX 1650 Super. So hey, it's a really good GPU. It will do better in the games like Fortnite and Apex Legends. Right now there is a one that's going for around $160, so I recommend you pre-order it, and it will be in stock in like few days, so you're guaranteed gonna get it, you know. As for the case, I'm giving you 2 options. Roswell FBMX1 if you wanna cheap out, which is for like $35, or you could go with the Cooler Master Q300L. It's a really cool case. I mean, it's got that looks. It's awesome for the price. For the power supply, we have 2 options again. You could go with the EVGA 400-watt power supply or the Thermaltake 500-watt, you know, 80+ power supply, or even the 430-watt 80+. The one you find in stock actually would do well, you know, and it's like more than enough for that PC, even if you went for the RX 580 8 gigs. So that's been it, guys. A really quick vid. So hey, thank you for watching. See you in the next one. Subscribe 100%. You're awesome. Peace.